I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
Hey, what's up everybody? Average Sniper here, and welcome to another PUBG video. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about a subject we've been discussing a little bit in the past, and a lot of other YouTubers and streamers have been talking about it. It's bots in PUBG. Now, the first time I ever was introduced to the concept of bots in PUBG was PUBG Mobile. PUBG came out on mobile devices. Some of my friends tried it, and they're like, dude, mobile is so easy. I won a chicken dinner on my first try. And then everybody else was saying I won a chicken dinner on my first try. So it was obvious that something was kind of off about that, because the odds of winning a chicken dinner on your very first try are slim to none. But people were doing it. And we soon found out that there were bots in PUBG Mobile. I didn't really care about that because, you know, not really a mobile player. I've tried PUBG Mobile when I got my when I got an updated phone that was good enough to run it, and I enjoyed it, but it definitely didn't give me the same thrill as playing PUBG on console or PUBG on PC, where there was absolutely no bots, you know, because I think part of the thrill for me is knowing that I'm playing against other real players. I've never really been too much into like single player games or story mode games. Just competitive games where you're matching wits against another person in the world and seeing if, holy crap, seeing if they beat you or if you beat them. So this whole concept of bots in PUBG, I'm not sure if this is going to ruin the way I feel about PUBG or not. And that's what I want to hear from you guys, especially you guys on console and mobile that have already been playing with bots for quite some time. Now, I've been playing PUBG on the test server, one-man squads, and it mixes you with real people and bots, just like it's going to do when it comes to the live server in a day or two here, I think on Tuesday night Eastern time. And it wasn't as bad as I thought. I mean, it's kind of fun to kill the bots. It's kind of a fun pastime, but it's definitely not competitive. Definitely not competitive until you run into another player. Now, I was surprised to find that some of my friends didn't care about this, and they welcomed the addition of bots. And I guess that was just me assuming that everybody I know, you know, feels the same way about PUBG as I do. So let me, I've been playing PUBG since March 2017 when it came out. I've taken breaks from PUBG for maybe, you know, 2 months here and there when a new game comes out. Like I took a break when Blackout came out. I took another break when Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Warzone came out. And now I'm kind of going back and forth 50-50. I really like Warzone, but I still like PUBG. And when these bots come to the live servers, and I'm no longer able to play against 100% real players, and there's going to be bots in every match, regardless of whether it's 100% bots or 50% bots or 25% bots, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that. Is that going to ruin the reason I play PUBG for those competitive feels against other players? Or is it just going to make PUBG seem more casual, and is it still going to be fun to get a chicken dinner? Is it still going to feel rewarding? I don't know. But I'd like to hear from you guys what you think. I'd like to hear what you have to say in the comments section before we move on to more talk about bots. And I'd like to know if you think, mainly what I want to know, if you guys think bots is going to ruin the competitive nature of PUBG for you. And if you play PUBG for another reason, let me know. Because like I touched on earlier, I don't enjoy single-player games. I don't enjoy matching wits against artificial intelligence. I like to match wits against other players because that helps me get smarter in-game. You know what I mean? It helps me make better decisions. If I get killed by a guy, I go back and I watch what I did wrong, what he did right. I learn from that, and I try to correct it the next time I play. Now, these Battle Royale games are so versatile, it's kind of hard to be perfect in them. In fact, it's impossible to do everything perfect, no matter what you do. So it's a constant learning experience. And in order for a game to stay interesting for me, it has to be a constant learning experience. It has to be challenging. It can't be too easy. If it's too easy, I just forget about it, you know? And no matter how much I rage at something, for the right reasons, that just means I like it. Now, if I'm raging at something because it's buggy or glitchy, that's a different story. But if I'm raging at something because I keep getting killed and I can't do good, or I'm not as good as this other player, that's actually a really good thing, because that's my motivation. There's a lot of different things out there that motivate people, but for me, my motivation to get better at the games that I play, and overall get better in life, is based around competition. Is somebody else doing what you do better than you? Obviously, you can't compete with everybody in the world. I mean, if you're a chef and you're competing with a wrestler, thinking you're going to go into the wrestling ring and be just as good as them, you're going to be in for a nasty surprise. But I'm talking about competition within what you do, whether it's your job or the games you play or just what's important to you. I think that's very healthy, and I think it's really good to keep your interest in the games, in the video games that we play. Now, just talking about PUBG in general, the reason I've spent so long on this game, I've been playing it for 3 years. I've never played a game for 3 years without switching to another game. Usually 1 year is my limit with most of the games I've played in the past. And mainly that's because I've been a Call of Duty player and there's a new Call of Duty that comes out each year. But that's a really good strategy for them, because most people don't even hold interest in the same game for the whole year, you know? So the fact that I continue to play PUBG 3 years after it's been released, even though there's new Battle Royales that are out. I mean, there's Fortnite, Apex Legends, Blackout, Warzone. There's some other Battle Royales that aren't as good or don't have as many players. But the fact that I continue to play PUBG definitely says something, you know? When I'm not getting killed by a cheater, lag, desync, pebbles in the ground causing my car to explode, when I'm not getting killed by a bunch of bullshit, I find the game very refreshing, because it really, really motivates me. And it motivates me more than just in the game. I truly believe that competitive games can help you become a better person in real life. They can help you deal with failure. They can help you deal with success. They can help you deal socially with other people. How to react to negative people, how to make friends online with other cool people. There's so many positive benefits to video games, and not just competitive ones. I mean, this can be applied to any kind of game where there's a social interaction, you know. There's so many positive effects of this. That's why I'm wondering if bots are going to cause me to lose interest. Hopefully in all my ranting there, I tied that together. Basically, the thing that keeps me interested in PUBG is friendly competition against players that aren't cheating, that are just trying to be good at the game like I'm trying to be. If you take that away, and I don't get to play against that many players, whether they're good, bad, it never mattered to me whether the people I'm playing with were good, professional, or just somewhere in between, you know? Just as long as they were a real person able to put up an intelligent fight based on human logic and decision making. That's all I ever wanted, you know? But if I'm going up against bots that are basically giving me free kills, how am I going to stay interested in this game? I know there's a lot of people out there that will stay interested because you're playing it for different reasons than me. For me, it's definitely a competitive thing. No matter how much I want to deny it and say I'm not trying to be that competitive of a person, that's all bullshit. I have come to realize the only thing that keeps me interested in these battle royales is the competition, and that is how they're designed. So if you take away that competition and replace it with something that's not even human and not even that competitive in the first place, I feel like a lot of players are going to walk away. I don't know if I will. Well, I'm just basing this off my experience with the test server. I don't know. I think I'll still want to bring you guys PUBG content, honestly, regardless of how I feel about the game, because it's kind of grown into a big thing on my channel, and I don't just want to leave everybody high and dry if I decide to stop playing the game anymore. But at the same time, it's going to be hard for me to play something that I'm not interested in at all, and it'll be hard to make fun content about that if I have no interest in playing it. So, honestly, I can't wait till Wednesday. That's the day I'm going to try out the live servers. And I'm going to see how it feels. You know, I'm going to play with some bots like I've been playing on the test server, and I'm going to play with some real people. I'm going to see what percentage of bots there are versus real players, and I'm going to see if I get the same PUBG feels. There's a nice little 6-kill chicken dinner. No big deal. Got to do a little victory dance, and we'll go from there. So really excited to see what you guys have to say in the comment section. I want to know what you think. I want to know why you play PUBG, and I mainly want to know if you think bots are going to ruin it for you. So let me know. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Later.